Hey everybody, I made a video about lower functioning narcissism, and in that video I was basically just talking about lower functioning narcissists. So in this video I'm going to talk about and address the opposite of that, higher functioning narcissists. So let's jump right into this, guys. I pretty much describe like lower function narcissists again in my last video as individuals that are hindered in society, in our society that we live in. And when I talk about they're hindered, I mean in terms of, their criminal records, their education levels and jobs. Because like lower functioning narcissists, they really put themselves in hard situations, and they were held accountable for those situations that they put themselves in. I'm sorry about that. But a lot of them, do have criminal records. And if you do a background check on that, you'll find out what kind of records and past these individuals really have. And I would suggest that that's done. If you suspect that you're dealing with someone, even nowadays, with all this dating and different things going on, I would suggest you just, before you start dating someone, you just go downtown and get their criminal record. Just find out their first and last name, and just ask them what states they live in. If they're, just only been in your state, then they'll probably be a lot easier for you, so, to track down. So do a statewide background check, because you need to know who you're dealing with. And even if you didn't do this and you're at the point where you just don't understand why the person that you're dealing with is so crazy, and you understand and you come to, determination that they're a narcissist, I suggest that you go down there and really get a background check so you can understand this person past. Because a lot of narcissists have some type of record, some type of criminal background. They all have, been held accountable for a lot of things. Not everything, because they do get away with some things. But I would suggest that you go get a background check on them, even if you don't think that they have anything. If if you just found out they're a narcissist, I would suggest that you really go and get one. But as far as school, I talked about lower functioning narcissists, how like a lot of them are, middle school and high school dropouts. I say middle school because for some of them, 8th grade is the last grade they completed. So a lot of them 8th grade, 9th grade dropouts. So, and that is obviously going to limit them in terms of jobs and success, the lower functioning narcissists. Now, on the other hand, the higher functioning narcissists, they can be like, more like what people would call professional and more advanced. And they have like a lot of these people have really, really big egos because of that. That drives them, their ego and stuff. And they feel like they have a high sense of self-importance. They want to be recognized by like their achievements by everybody and their talents. So, these people are occupied. They're occupied in their heads, in their minds, about power, success, intelligence, and beauty. A lot of these people play this in their head all day, every day. And they are like obsessed with themselves. The higher functioning narcissists. These people, you'll find out they love being around like other people, other high status people. I'm talking about people in our society like judges, attorneys, entertainers, YouTubers, anyone who they feel like is really highly successful and making a lot of money, So these higher functioning narcissists, these people, many of these people, a lot of people don't know that a lot of these people cheated to get to the top where they're at. They stumped over a lot of people's feet. They hurt a lot of people. They cheated in school. Yes, a lot of them cheated in school. They are cheaters. They're players. They're pretty scandalous. And these people, they want everybody, it's like they want everybody to admire them and their achievements. So they, just like any other narcissist, they lack empathy. They have a lack of feelings. They don't care about the needs of others. their people they work with, they don't care. And that's why in the workplace it's pretty chaotic with higher function narcissists. A lot of them have positions at these jobs like supervisors or, corporate positions and stuff. And you'll see a lot of like just a real high turnover rate. And some of these companies are just too stupid or too much of a punk to address the real issue. They'll try to make it seem like, it's something else, but it's usually a narcissist at the top. These narcissists are usually, they jealous of their other coworkers, male and female. And a lot of people just quit and get fired, and it's just chaotic. So I suggest, if you're looking for a job, just check out their reviews and stuff online, because they got a high turnover rate. And I'm glad we live in this era, where social media is so, as big as it is, because, a lot of people leave reviews and online things, and you can just find out a lot about a company. You can even ask some of the people that work there, and it's usually a narcissist at the top, and you don't want to put yourself in the midst of companies like that, because it's very, very tough. It's very, very tough working around them. They're just, they just give everybody a hard time. From my experience working with a higher functioning narcissist, they are on people. They try to make it seem like you're not doing your job right. They try to make it seem like you just are incompetent at work, and they just bully you. It's just like a lot of bullying, just a lot of meanness and hatefulness. And they just try to always, it's like they're always out to get you at work. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to be on your P's and Q's if you're working around these individuals. And another thing with them, you'll find out that it's a lot of scandals in the jobs, in these careers. Narcissist bosses, a lot of these people are, sexual in their workplace. A lot of them are sleeping around with other employees. A lot of them, screwed their way to get to the top. Not just screwed their way to get to the top sexually, but they screwed over a lot of people. Even with the R.KELLY thing, I was, to my understanding, his last group public announcement and his earlier groups, because he was in about 2 groups before he became successful as he is, he stumped up a lot of people's feet. He did scandalous things. He has been scandalous. And this is a perfect example of a higher functioning narcissist. This is what they do. They will do so many dirty things to people and make sure they're number one, that they're, admired the most, that they have the most attention so they can make the most money. You know what I'm saying? They really don't get there being fair and being honest and being, playing fair. They don't play fair. They go in these workplaces and these jobs and, environments, and their main goal is just to be at the top, be number one. And then they start, just crapping on everybody else. And the people that support them in the workplaces are just the dummies. They're flying monkeys in a sense. They are the ones that'll go down with them when these people get fired. They'll have so many scandals going on. Like when these people, when all this stuff comes out to the open, just like R.KELLY, all these scandals, you see all these people around him. Well, it's just one guy that I know, his manager, that got in trouble. Knowing what he was doing, want to cover for him, they'll get people fired that's supposed to be their friends, but nobody's their friend. Nobody's the narcissist friend. They'll get people fired, get people in trouble, and these people are helping them. They know what's going on, but they're just so manipulated. They're manipulated just like everybody else. Female narcissists can manipulate other females. Male narcissists can manipulate other males. So these people are just so dangerous. They need to do personality checks or tests at these jobs before people start getting into them. But they are always in the midst of the biggest scandals. It'll get blown out and it'll be out in the news. Even not with the R.KELLY thing, it'll be just other normal jobs and companies that these people will be stealing money and just doing so much scandalous stuff. And they take a lot of people down with them because they don't like to go down by themselves. They're too much of a bitch to go down by themselves. Excuse my language. But no, they never like to go down by themselves. They always having somebody with them going down. They try to take you down, even if you have nothing to do with what they got going on. They always trying to take somebody down. So these people, it doesn't matter if they're millionaires, highly successful, You know, a lot of these narcissists are, you know, they're really everywhere in these higher functioning jobs where they're making a lot of money. You know, like I said, again, a lot of entertainers are narcissists, a lot of judges are narcissists, a lot of attorneys, even a lot of your favorite YouTubers. And I'm not going to call out which ones, you know, because y'all be calling me a hater or something. But yeah, a lot of narcissists. You got to be careful. You got to understand these people are, you know, really bad with money. Money is everything to them because they get to control everybody. They get to, you know, get puppets. They get to do and run the world with all this power. They're power hungry. They're greedy, you know. That's why they're so scandalous, because they're, you know, at the job getting these younger women to, you know, sleep with them and buying them, really, you know, enticing them with their money. They're so scandalous. If a narcissist is at a you know, job that's really high functioning, trust me, it's scandals going on that just haven't got blown out yet, and the public don't know about them yet. But the people internal, I'm pretty sure they're suffering. A lot of people that these companies are suffering. They're depressed, they're stressed, and you know, it's a revolving door in these companies. So I would stay away from companies that are revolving doors, because it's a narcissist at the top. Trust me. So anyway, I'm just that's pretty much all that I have for this video, guys. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share your experience with me, people. And I'll see you guys in the next video.